Hey everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name's Meredith E. Phillips, and this is sort of like part 2 to my kick my butt in gear and like actually do some work vlogging week. If you missed the vlog, the previous vlog to this, it is extremely lengthy, but it does cover Monday through Friday of this week. This vlog is going to be the weekend, Saturday, Sunday. The original goal was to complete all of the revisions I had in mind for Act 3. Now, a little spoiler for the previous vlog. I got to like Wednesday this past week and I just knew something wasn't right, and I ended up having to go back, do some brainstorming, re-outline some stuff, update the outline, and then go back to the beginning of Act 3 and implement some of those changes. We are doing good. I got up this morning early, got myself together. I wanted to like move, okay? Like we are pressing forward. I'm gonna still try to hit that original goal, but there are still 4 entire chapters of Act 3 that I haven't touched at all. So that would be 2 today and 2 tomorrow, plus the rest of 1 that I haven't quite finished yet. Anyway, so yeah, I got up this morning and this room just felt very messy. So we did a little cleanup, a little mental reset. It looks much better. I feel like I can breathe in here again. It's fairly early. It's only 8:30. I just finished editing the vlog from Tuesday, so that's currently uploading on YouTube. And yeah, I'm ready to get started over here. I don't think there's a huge amount of like other stuff going on this weekend, which is great because, again, if you watched the last vlog, there was just like people coming over, like service technicians and like all, I don't know, there was just like a lot of appointments, almost one every day, which is annoying. So I don't have anything really else to do this weekend. I have a live Q&A that I'm going to attend for an online class I'm taking. That's at 11 today. And I have to go to the grocery store tomorrow, but that shouldn't take too long. So I'm going to try to buckle down and get some work done. I have eggs that are boiling on the stovetop, so I'm going to go check on those because I haven't eaten breakfast yet. And then we're going to come back here and get ourselves in order and get to work. I have eaten the eggs. I boiled 6 of them and one of them like burst at some point in the process, so I only have 5. I did not eat 5 eggs. I ate 2. The rest are in the refrigerator for maybe tomorrow. Who knows? I took care of the dogs. Everybody was pottied. Everyone is in some sort of sleeping situation. And now I'm going to get started on this. I decided to, this is chapter 23, by the way. Yeah, chapter 23. Oh, we have a lot of work to do this weekend. Oh my goodness. So I'm going to try to finish this one up in the next maybe hour. I think that should be enough time if I like buckle down and actually concentrate and I don't look at my phone. We're gonna put the phone away. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna put it, okay. I really wish, okay, tell me if you do this. I know some people put their phone like on silent and they'll put it like across the room. I think that's great. However, I don't have, as I'm sure many of you don't, I don't have a landline anymore. So my cell phone is my only point of contact for like family members, and I'm always scared there's gonna be like an emergency the second I put it on silent and like throw it across the room and don't look at it for an hour. Like in an emergency situation, an hour is a lot of time, so I feel like I can't do that. I'll put it upside down so I don't see notifications. I don't know. I just don't feel like I can. Then I'm just like thinking about it like, did my parents call for something? Oh my God, you know, like it's probably fine. Like, has that ever happened? No. But it might. So like, anyway, so we're going to just turn it upside down so I can't see notifications. Can I just turn off? Okay, I'm gonna do, I'm like figuring out things on my phone. Look at me, I'm so smart. I think I did settings so that if somebody from my family calls, I will get the call. Otherwise, everything else should be turned off. So I shouldn't need to put it on silent. Okay. Goodbye. Let's go ahead and read what I did yesterday and continue it. Amazing. All right, let's go. I just finished a maybe clunky version of chapter 23. I went through it all the way one time. I'm gonna keep going. I feel like I'll definitely want to go back and kind of fiddle with some of the wording, but like the basic things are there. So I'm going to leave it for now and keep going to 24. But I haven't done like a save this in multiple places kind of thing for a while. So here's your little reminder. If you haven't backed up your work recently, maybe kind of do that. So I'm going to do that real quick and then keep going. Okay, it is almost 11 o'clock and I almost forgot that this live Q&A thing is happening in a few minutes. So I have that pulled up. I just finished chapter 24 though. It's very clunky. I was doing a little bit of like Frankensteining pieces together. So I definitely need to like smooth it out a little bit, but the pieces are there. The pieces are there. They're lined up. I just need to like connect them, you know? So I'm going to do that later. Right now it's time for this Q&A. So that'll be a nice little break. And then we'll jump into chapter 25, I think. 25 is going to start the chapters where like I haven't touched them at all. So they're going to take me a bit of time to get through, but that's the current status. So let's go do this and I will be back a little later. Gotta love technology. Everyone's like, can you see anything? No, something's messed up. So anyway, we're waiting. We're patient. We've seen this before. We'll get through it. Technology strikes again. They couldn't get it to work. So that's going to be rescheduled. Hopefully for like tomorrow, maybe. I don't know. We'll get an email and we'll redo it. That's fine. It's only about 11:30. I'm going to grab lunch real quick and then dive into chapter 25. Yeah, but a teeny little break for lunch and then we'll be back to it. Also, because that new Zelda game came out, all I've been watching this week are like Zelda videos, people reacting, people analyzing a 5-minute trailer for like 30 minutes. It's been fantastic. But my to watch list is now incredibly large. And I have a lot of videos to catch up on. Don't you just wish you could be a dog? Look at him. Hi. Hi, puppy. Are you so cozy? He's like, leave me alone. All right, so lunch consumed. Bunnies tended to. There are bunnies in the house now, by the way. If you missed it, all is explained in the last vlog. See if you can find it in the massive 51 minutes it is. Anyway, all right, it's about 12:15. I'm gonna dive into chapter 25. See what we have going on there. There's some scenes. There's one scene coming up I think I need to delete. Because it doesn't make sense anymore for how I've changed things. I can't remember if I factored that into like my little check marks. Did I even show you this? I don't even know if I showed you my little checklist. It needs to be slightly updated. Hold on. Here's the sitch. Dates on this side, and then because I didn't have enough lines, the last ones were there. And that very professional. And then the chapters are on the other side. So yeah, we've got a lot to go, but for just Act 3, I've got 25, 6, 7, 8. So it's 4 more. Let me look and see, because I can't remember if one of those is the one to delete. Okay, yeah, 26 is the one that I think I need to delete pretty much all of it. So maybe we only have 3 chapters left. I think there's elements of 26 I need to incorporate just like into the next chapter, but not very much of it. It's like totally irrelevant at this point. Let me dive into 25 and see how far we can get in the next 45 minutes. Let's do 45 minutes-ish. That'll put us at almost 1 o'clock. Okay, actually I lied to you because those 2 text messages that I got in the last clip were things that I was like, let me respond to this immediately. So now it's 12:40. So anyway, I was doing like things. I wasn't just scrolling on Instagram or something, but I pulled out the standing desk. So let's see what we can get done in the next little while. How about that? Chapter 25. Did I get distracted on multiple occasions? Yes. Is it now 2:40? Also yes. Did I finish chapter 25 though? Yes, I did. It's clunky, It's not smooth and pretty, but it like the pieces are there. Okay, so that's what we're going for. I'm checking it off. I think chapter 26 I'm gonna just delete because I'm pretty sure it's just all, you know, completely irrelevant at this point. I'm gonna reread it just to make sure there isn't anything in there I could potentially use, but I think it's just junk. And then that leaves me with 2 chapters left in Act 3, which is pretty good. Also, while I was working, there was this like plunk sound, and I was like, what the heck? I looked on the floor. There's this. It is a little screw from somewhere on my chair. Now, my chair has not collapsed. I assume it's from my chair. It couldn't be from the table. No, that doesn't make sense. Hopefully. Ooh, we'll check that real quick. But yeah, I'm like, wait, how? So I need to like turn this chair over and figure out where is it missing a screw. Because if it's not from the chair, I don't know what it would be from. I'll check the desk, but I don't know. I do not know how that would have happened. It's the most simple desk. It's just from IKEA. It's just like the wooden board and then the legs. Anyway, that's the status. I'm going to review chapter 26 right now and see what I need to do in there. Then I guess move on to 27. Okay, I just checked the table. It is not the table. It's completely different screw. So it must be the chair. Let's check the chair. Where could it be? Missing a screw. I don't even see. I don't know. The wheels don't have screws on them. They're just stuffed in there. Oh my gosh, this thing's heavy. I really don't even see. There's like ones with the wrench, you know, the little wrench tool you have to use. But this one's not a wrench one. It's the, you know, you use a screwdriver. Oh wait, is it from the arm? Hold on. It is! Oh, look! It's from the arm. It's missing. I'll show you. Well, I'm trying to show you. Get ready for some photo grain. Right in there. She missing from in there. Okay. Let me put it back together. Aww. I'm so sad I have to cut this chapter. There are some different things I can use in it. Like I have a description of what she's wearing and I have a description of like some of the other things. Like some of that is fine. I can reuse that. But like the main bulk of what's happening in this chapter, like it doesn't work. This was originally the chapter where the heroine finds out about a secret that the hero is keeping. And the way she finds out, I just really liked it. It was really good. But it doesn't, you know, she already knows at this point and it... Let me go through this and maybe pull out some of the little pieces I can use in the next scene and then do something with the next scene. I don't know, what time is it? It's almost 3 o'clock now. So let me just pull out some of the pieces and see what we can do from there. I've copied over the stuff I said I would. Let's take a break and check on some bunnies. So one of these little guys, Mossy, is a big digger. I don't want her digging on the little... It's not even a carpet. It's like a, it has like a felt top and then a rubber bottom. So it's like waterproof or whatever. And they've been good. Like I don't see anybody has peed anywhere, but she's been digging at it. And she will eventually, I'm sure, get holes in it if we don't give her something else to dig on. Hey. So I actually bought 2 things. One of these I'm not too sure about, but I'll show you. This one is just like those cat scratchers, so I'll see if they'll use that. This one was listed as a scratcher thing for a rabbit, but it's just a block of wood with slats cut in it. I've never seen anything like this for a rabbit, so I'll see what they do with it. It's untreated, so it's, you know, safe for them or whatever, but let's see what they do. Not that I can move because they're all over my feet. What are you doing? Scoot this out of the way. This was a diggy box I gave him yesterday. All right. What do you think? Teddy likes it. Do you like it? Do you want to use it? He's chewing on it. Hi, buddy. You're so cute. Mossy, I bought this for you. Come look at it. He's more interested in it than she is at the moment. He gonna chew on it, that's fine too. Yeah. Look at your cute little face. Good job. Mossy. How about this one? Ooh. Is it a no? Is it a no for you? She's like, what the heck is this thing? He's like, I hate it. Get it out of here. Not the most enthusiastic response, but I'll leave them in here. They were like half asleep when I walked in, so maybe later when they're a little more active, they'll find some use for them. So, like I said, it's about 3 o'clock and I'm getting a little just like burned out. I did start pretty early, like 9 o'clock, was it? So I've been working for like a good amount of time, and I have gotten through all the chapters that I was sort of intending to, I guess, because I was thinking then I'll save the final 2 for tomorrow and do 2 tomorrow. So, and I don't, there's definitely obviously stuff to fix in them, but not a huge amount. We'll see. I think I should be able to finish them tomorrow, especially if I go to the grocery store tonight. My husband is getting off work early today. I hadn't even thought about it, and then I was like, ooh, wait, I could go like after dinner. That could be a good use of my time. So what I think I'm gonna do is finish up the weekly course content from that online workshop I'm taking. I was so pressed for time and trying to do all this other stuff that I didn't do hardly any of it. I did the first lesson. I still have 2 more to go through, plus I haven't really even looked at the workbook that came with everything. So I'm gonna maybe take a little bit of time to do that. That'll be good. It'll still be writing focused, but it'll be like using a different part of my brain, the non-creative side. It'll just be like, give me the information, let me take notes, and do that kind of stuff. Look at her. She's just loving it. She's just loving it. Look at her little arms. Lay down. There you go. Oh, she doesn't like that. Nibs, when he would lay down like that, I could like move his whole body so that it would be right next to my leg or something. She's not interested in that quite yet. That's okay. That was special for me and Nibs. Okay, so class time. So this class is part of the Writers Conservatory, which is a slightly new thing. I'm pretty sure I've linked it below at some point. I'll link it below again. The one I'm taking currently is the 3rd act breakup, which works really well for romance. But they have 3 different classes that they launch each quarter, and they just announced, I think it was last week, the new classes for the coming quarter. They look really good. If you take them live, where the course instructor is like accessible to you, they're involved in the message boards, they have the live Q&As once a week, that is $198, I'm pretty sure. And then if you don't want to take it live, you can wait until the course is completed, and then it gets added to what they call the library, and you can purchase it there and just sort of like go at your own pace. That I think is only $125. So there's one coming up next quarter on voice, which that would be really cool because that's such a hard thing to even like describe, much less do a whole class about it. Saba Tahir is teaching it. She's pretty good, so that would be really cool to take. I'm taking this one live. I think I might, I don't know, I have to have $125 first, so let's do that. I actually sold some books in order to be able to afford this, but it worked. I sold an old camera lens. I sold, what else did I sell? I was like ravishing the closet in there, like, give me something I can sell. Then I went on eBay and I sold it. So yeah, I sold some books. I sold a camera lens. Whoa. I sold a camera lens. What was the other thing I sold? I sold something else. It was like, all right, that's a good chunk of change. I don't remember. But anyway, yeah, that's what I've been using to fund my writing career over here. So anyway, let me get out my little notebook for this, take some notes, and take a little break from writing. Or at least like, you know, active writing. This is like learning about writing, which is very different. Let's do it. Good morning. All right. It's a little later. Sorry if you can hear her. She was asleep in her bed and then something happened. I don't know what happened. And she was like, "Wah! Jade, it's bedtime. It's going on nights." Anyway, it's like 9:45. I have had a productive morning. I finished doing like a thumbnail and all the description, whatever stuff for the vlog from Tuesday. So that's completely done. It is ready for your viewing pleasure. And then I also finished a really rough cut of the footage from yesterday. I'm doing amazing. So I'm ready to get started on these last 2 chapters. Can I do 2 chapters today? I don't know. We'll see. I need to pull them up and like look at my notes and review what all was going on. I know at least one of them is pretty long as far as I remember. It's sort of one of the big, I don't know, is it a set piece? I don't know. But it's a big scene where there's like a lot of stuff happening. Lots to do, but I'm feeling pretty good. I mean, it's 10 o'clock in the morning. If I can do 2 chapters in the next like 4 or 5 hours, I'll be doing pretty, I think I can do it. Are we actually going to revise all of all of the 3rd act by the end of today? So yesterday okay, she's finally calmed down again. Look at her being a good girl in there. So yesterday I'd actually pulled up one of these, I don't know if you can see it over here, but one of these like focus ambient tone music stuff, and it really helped me. I usually listen to some other kind of like music thing where it's a little more like music, and this is more just like do 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 do. It's just like it's not really a music thing. Anyway, so I'm gonna pull that up and hopefully it works its magic again today. Chapter 26 is 2100 words. The next chapter is not that long. It's only about 1100. So 2100 words will definitely need to add to it. I have a lot of notes for this chapter. This is the big one. So let's go. Let's see how far I can get before lunchtime. How about that? What can I do in the next 2 hours? Let's find out. I am making my slow but steady way through this chapter. I just had to take a little research interlude to try to figure out how much champagne would someone have needed to purchase for a large ball. How many glasses of champagne do you get in one bottle? How many bottles of champagne fit in a case? Would people have had like 4 glasses? 10 glasses? How many people usually went to balls? This is a big one. So like how many people would be there? Yeah. So anyway, that took me like 30 minutes to try to find some answers. I didn't find anything like super specific. I just sort of was like, okay, we're going to say this ball has 200 people. We're going to say that a bottle of champagne has about 5 glasses worth. We're going to say that everybody gets like 4 glasses. Like, how much champagne are you drinking? I know people drank a lot back then, but they also would mix it. They would mix like sugar and stuff into it and sometimes mix it with other things, like to almost like water it down. It was like, oh, that's too strong for us. We can't handle it. So they would do other stuff to it. So anyway, this is literally for like 1 line, and it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Nobody's gonna know. They're gonna know. So anyway, we're continuing forward, but that did take me a while to get this one little piece semi-correct. Also, I keep hearing these 2 little bunnies messing around in that other room. And I'm like, oh wait, what is that? Oh, it's just the bunnies. But they're really active. I've been surprised. Maybe we just had old bunnies for so long, I didn't remember quite how active like younger bunnies were, but these 2 are like doing things. They are busy for a long time. Back to this. I'm not quite half done with this, but it's almost 11:30 and the rescheduled Q&A from yesterday is happening in like 10 minutes. I want to watch it. I'm going to take a little break. I'm going to grab some lunch, watch the Q&A, and then we'll come back to this. It's leftover chicken pasta salad. It's so good. All right, I'm going to eat it. Class thing is over. And now I need to get serious because it is now 12:40. We went a little bit over. and I need to get this done. Like, what am I doing? Come on. I'm not going to mess this up on the last day when I only have 2 chapters I need to do. So I'm going to, sorry, I'm like trying to, I'm going to get my little standing desk going because I've been sitting all morning. And then we're going to finish this dang chapter. I'm fading so fast. It's almost 2 o'clock. How about that? It's almost 2 o'clock and I'm still not done with this scene. I'm almost done. I've got like a page left of it maybe. It's at 3,300 words, which is very long. I think that's the longest chapter so far, which is fine, but it's just taking me forever to get through it. Oh, and I still have one more chapter to go after this. I need to wake up, but I'm gonna try to finish this scene and then what? Maybe take like a tiny break, like a 20-minute break just to get up and walk around. I wish I had a cold coffee. I really don't want hot coffee right now. It's so hot outside. Obviously the air conditioning is on, but it still gets hot in here. It's just like muggy. Ugh. I don't want a hot drink, but we don't have a cold drink. Anyway, I'm gonna power through the last portion of this chapter and then see what, oh my gosh, the next chapter is short, but it's gonna need a lot of work. We're pushing. We're gonna try to do it. Let me finish this. We'll come back shortly. It's so hot. It's so hot out here. It's disgusting. But I'm taking a little break. I'm out here with a dog who is supposed to be going potty. And there she goes. Finally. I have 1 chapter left. This last chapter ended very awkwardly. I feel like all these chapters are really clunky, but at least they're like done to the point where like the pieces are there, you know? So 1 more chapter. What time is it? Like after 2:30? I don't even know what time it is right now. 1 more chapter and then we're gonna be done. We'll have finished Act 3. Let's go. This final scene of Act 3 is like the official like 3rd act breakup. The way it was set up previously it needs to be totally different. So I think I need to do a lot in this chapter, even though it's not very long. My battery is almost dead, so let me change that out and get started. 225. Putting this over here. Hi, Crispin. Oh, look at their little bunny faces. Oh. Okay. Goodbye. It's 3:38. This scene is finished. It is the clunkiest thing I've ever written. There's a lot of things where it's like, why are they jumping from saying this to saying that? The pieces, they're there, okay? We'll connect them all later. For the moment though, she's done. We are done revising the entirety of Act 3. I am tired, but triumphant. I really didn't think we were gonna finish this today. Everything is very messy, especially these last like 4 chapters, I would say. It's very messy. I absolutely feel like I need to go back to the very beginning and read through it and like fix up some of the prose. So I'm gonna do that later this week. We're not going to be lazy anymore and take like entire weeks off that we do not need to take off. So maybe a couple days to kind of fiddle with the actual prose so that it doesn't sound like, you know, a 12-year-old wrote it because it sounds pretty bad right now. But it's at least done. The pieces are in order. They just need to be pushed together and connected. And with that, we're going to end this vlog here. I am absolutely going to be back next Friday with another vlog to share how things are going. The original goal from like the beginning of the year was to finish all of draft 2 by the end of June. I do not think that is realistic. I think I need maybe an extra week. So maybe like the first week of July I'll be finished with it. We'll see. That would be like from today filming this, that would be like 2 more weeks worth of work. I think that's more realistic than trying to finish in the next 7 days. That doesn't feel real. But we'll get to that all in the next vlog. For now, I'm definitely done sitting at this computer for the day. I'm gonna get up, go outside. No, I'll not go outside, that's gross, but like go out to the living room, you know, and do something out there. But if you liked this video, give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't already, you can click the subscribe button. I post videos on Fridays. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you next time. Bye.